boom. Boy. Hey, back that way. Hey, don't turn around till I pray. Hey.
19 seconds left in the second quarter. Stolen by MP. Oh, MP throws it down. Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real. His hero.
Pocket appeals become living in ill ways. Yeah, I fell for it, I was trapped too. Sipping that brew, finding the 40 after school. Laughing you, smoking on them down an avenue. Haven't had a clue, and I'm fused, but it's really you. Where's God? You come me find him. I've been stuck down here, sitting at the bottom of this valley with shadows, hoping that you forgot him like a young cat.
And the Clippers have possession.
But God's not a disappointment.
It's a halt for run. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get
Yeah, don't care. Yeah, I don't care if we get the team. I don't care.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. And this is an award that both of you won back in your playing days.
That's right. I've got it on display in my trophy.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Warriors.
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. And this is great. Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this mentality in the second half. If they do, they win.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Washington. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Tyler Hero. That's the group starting the second half for Teron Williams. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Let's check in now with our Allie Laporte, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys,
nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
A 3 from MP, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Clippers shooting 28%, a rocking performance for them offensively.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Outside, Sexton. Over Porter. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 6.
And it's pretty evident that Sexton has a solid jumper. Just needs to keep taking and making it from there.
Back to MP. It's Porter outside. The shot's good. Austin making the play. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with elite rebounds.
I don't want to end up right in this fight again. Trying to define what is right in my life. I don't mind the designer is life in my life again. You should be ready. I come with the heavenly coat of arms. If you deal with the enemy, know the charms. If your weapon is heavy, then so is ours. If you're ready to threaten me, come with the armor.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Michael Porter out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP, then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Richards in at the center position. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at anything.
Get to the end and never find it. All this time and I'm on the bench, but it feels more like I'm in the pickle when I'm watching out the Angels play. And that weight just seems more beneficial. Start guiding in the dugout, tell them that I'm feeling down. Drop out and bring out the guiding. I'm looking up quick and out the count. Something inside of me, nothing to right. I'm walking to the locker room ready.
Get out there, Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Tyler Hero. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they
trying to find out just what our team is? Not a bad song, but the words better off when they leave it. Whole lot of state never giving never winning, but you know your word when you were breathing. Way that things slide till our alliance changes. End up wearing they never see like it won't faces. Some gun mask on, look over their faces. Embarrassing with their team pride, this is my faces.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Tyler Hero is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's P.J. Washington. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Hero for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies gave quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Don't get open and shame. Try to turn me off of my game. Told him open and shame. I am not on your team.
And here is Los Angeles now. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
I'm letting home my walking down these streets of gold. I see the Father up on his throne. You can revert the life is a game, but it means more than you would ever know. I'm just grateful that I was forgiven and left no demons down the road.
Look.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Clippers. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Cause I went the wrong way and took a shortcut. Found out people that lost me who was hard to sign up. But like when I became the first time to start behind us. Yeah, I'm looking for my neighbor. Never find it. All this time and I'm on on the bench, but it feels more like I'm in the bigger when I'm watching how the Angels play. That way just beneficial.
And so here are the Clippers. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Tyler Hero is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Washington. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. More teams are playing 5 out now, Bill. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of
Just what our feelings. Some fast song in the world's better off when they leave it. Whole lot of sin to forgive and never when they put you through you work when you were breathing. We let things slide till the reliance changes. End up wearing the other team like you gon' face us. Some put masks on to cover their faces. Embarrassment or team pride is making on faces.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time.
Don't hit the mad wrong, look at one's eyes are peeled. Grab the dirt, toward home slide, Satan blocks the play like a shield. They want me back on the team. It's too late, it's too late. I'm still hoping to redeem what I think we'll win. I'm over this, okay? I'm the game with the whole thing.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
So on the floor for Golden State, they've got MP, Nick Richards out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Pajemski in at the 2. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like James McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of 1-2, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
That's good stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, BA, there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well,
Sorry.
We've got Washington, Colin Sexton out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. To get back on track. Kicks it to Hero. 4-3. That doesn't go either for Hero.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, BA, the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. They also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Such an impressive...
Now Leonard, he has 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Michael Porter's out there with Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize.
You cannot check on my message. I keep it consecutive. Give me a little bit, three, and they pass it to me. I turn it to the lead when I board it. It's the market that moves me to turn up the screen. Back to the reading, back to the reason. We're rapping and leaving the flag. Your allegiance, we live in agreement.
Now MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. PJ Washington out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Tyler Hero. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Double team on Leonard. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Alec.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was clearly on the...
Serving the father at time in his weather. Need a supply, put a drip in the line, put a whip, but I've counted a little a lot. Placing my treasure in heaven where it'll get better. I'm reading Ephesians, I grew with the heathens. I met what I eat, they told me to beat it. That led me to Jesus, he led me to freedom.
Now, Hero. He's got 5 and stolen by MP. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga out there at court. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's MP. And it's Pajemski in at the 2-guard position. Jim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Great, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Got a contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside, Sexton. Pocket 6. Here's Leonard. Pops in the layup for 2. Leonard's got 9 points.
He just hasn't been able to find any kind of consistency to this point.
And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The Clippers shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Leonard against Kuminga. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Leonard again missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
12 straight points off the three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 9. And the foul called on MD. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 39 seconds left in the third. In the corner, Herter with it. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. That's to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. Since the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head in. MV's checked in. Smooth sailing for Golden State.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted and notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MD.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
They've got Sexton. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jay Washington. Then it's Tyler Hero. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. A 3 from MD. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Outside, Hero. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. A 3 from Leonard. Alston with the rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Three-pointer. And the Warriors, another 3.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This
I want to know more about that pregame prediction.
What do you want to know, Xander? I'm an open book.
Why'd you do it? Did you see something on film? Were you trying to get in their heads, trying to pump up your guys?
I'm just living in the moment, bro. And in that moment, that's what I felt, so I said it.
So, it's not that deep then?
Nah. I'll put it this way. We know who's good in this league, and we respect that. But we're good, too. And people need to respect us. I think after tonight, more people will put respect on our name.
All right.
Yeah, that Pacific Northwest corridor has been getting a lot of attention. I'd love to see out there. So, are we thinking of adding on a scout for the northern?
Well, if we keep as much talent, we may want to explore adding to the budget.
Can we finally get enough to see what's up to do?